All right, I'm Dave Ratt, and today I'm going to do the first of a series of videos on comparing digital to analog, not only consoles, but just the whole, converting to digital versus not converting to digital. I'm purely going to try and look at some of the impacts of what converting to digital does and some of the issues that we run into by not converting to digital from a signal standpoint. So I've got this set up here. Pretty simple. I'm not using anything special. It's very real world. It's not like what digital could be optimally or what analog could be optimally. It is just working tools that we would run into in everyday life or in everyday pro audio life. That's a different everyday than we're running into now. So what I got is a Spirit FX8. It's a 12-channel mixer. It says 16-channel mixer with 16-channel mixer with 10 faders. Some stereo channels in the end here. I've got a QU16 from Allen and Heath. It's got 16 faders and whatever input spread it's got in there. Taking the Tascam, that's set at line level, and it's picking up the actual sound from the consoles that we'll be listening to, and I'll mix that in. And got a Tektronix TDS 2014 scope here. A little MCP function generator. I've got a Duro meter down here. A little Pono music player to play music. I've got an AB Systems phase checker that creates a wonderful test pulse. All right, so let's get into what I'm going to do. So normally, when comparing digital to analog, like if you compare a cassette tape to a DAT tape, the cassette tape's going to have a lot of hiss, and there's a very distinct difference, very easy to tell which is which. Conversely, if you compare a medium or low quality analog board to a medium low or high quality analog board to a medium low high quality digital console, and you just go into the input and out of the output and play some tracks through it, some music through it, it's kind of tough to really hear a difference. And when you do hear a difference, it's debatable as to whether that difference is a disadvantage or an advantage, or is the analog messing it up and the digital's cleaner, or is the digital cleaner and the analog's messing it up? You really don't know. So I've been putting some thought into that for many years. And how can someone is there any such thing as an audio magnifying glass? What I'm doing to create the audio magnifying glass concept is just doing things in serial. If we can barely hear one, what if I took and went into channel 1 and out of channel 1 into channel 2 and out of channel 2 into 3 and out of 3 into 4 into 5 into 6 and 7 all the way out? Every problem that one creates is magnified times 10. And then on the digital side, I did the same thing. I took the console and I went into channel 1, analog, came out of channel 1, direct out. It converts to digital, then converts back to analog, comes out the direct out, and then back to 2 into 3 into 4. So there's 10 digital conversions. Actually, this is 12. I've done these because they're stereo channels. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then to the master is 12. And this one I did 12 as well. There's 12 digital A to D, D to A conversions in series. Now what we can do is we can PFL channel 1 and listen to one mic pre. But we can also PFL channel 11 and listen to 11 mic pre's, or on the console on PFL it goes left and right, and hear 12 mic pre's and going through 12 stages. And the same with the digital. We can PFL channel 1 and we can PFL channel 11, or we can on PFL it'll go to left, right. And now we've got this audio magnifier. So these tests that I'm going to do are centered around this concept of utilizing multiple serial circuits in series to magnify the issues, and then we're going to look at the issues. Oh, there's a few more aspects to this setup that is important. This is a Rat Sound Tools mic switcher swapper, and this is a swapper actually, and what I can do here is when I flick it this way, it takes the output of the digital board and runs it to the scope, the durometer, and the headphones, and the recorder. When I flip it this way, it takes the output of the Soundcraft board and runs that to all the test gear and to listen. So we'll be able to A/B compare the two consoles. Additionally, over here, I've got a mic switcher. I'll get a little more room on that for the next pull. We've got a mic switcher. The Sound Tools mic switcher was an ABC, and in the 8 position, one of these positions is the pulse, one is the tone generator, and one is the pulse, tone generator, and music, and or pink noise I'll swap in at some point. So we have the ability to alter the signals on the input, and when we do alter the signal, it drives it into both consoles simultaneously. Hope you're looking forward to some testing, and I'll do that soon. I'll probably start doing it later today. Right now the room's getting a little warm, and I'm gonna vent it out and set it up. Cool.